Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. How you all doing? Right. Oh, let's sort my sound out on the phone. That's fine. Oops. I'm now deafening myself on the phone. Hey there, Mr. Grits fan, Mr. Viking. How you guys doing? Let's give you a shout out. And we'll give Mr. Viking one as well. Hi, shout out. Oh, we are back, we are back, we are back. There we go. Right, hopefully the connection is going to stay pretty stable. It's currently showing a bit unstable at the minute in Stream Manager, so... But, should be fun. But anyway, guys, make sure to follow Mr. Grits Fan 101 and Mr. Viking Streaming. You are very, very welcome. Let me get into the game and get some stuff done. There we go. Hey there, Jay Booth. How you doing, buddy? Alrighty, I just did a little graphics update, so it might be a little bit iffy to start off with. There we go, so that's now kicking in. So I'm just going to tab through a few vehicles. I did delete a few mods, and I think I might have deleted the shed packer that was here. Oh well. Right, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Ooh, chickens. Hello, chickens. And always the fun part, isn't it, when you do a graphics update and then yeah, you have to sort of bounce around, draw it all back in. So I just buzz around. Da, 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 da. I think we should be okay. Actually, it's not too bad today. We'll just keep an eye on here. Just drawing everything in. And I think we'll be fine there. Right then, so harvest time once again. Now I have gone through, and I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but some of the collectibles seem to be popping up for me now. I want to hide them because that's horrible. Let's put that on to 100. There we go. There you go. So you don't see them all. Haha. But yeah, there we go. You're doing well. Good. Glad to hear it. But yeah, how you doing, Mr. Grits fan, Mr. Viking? Hopefully everyone has had a great weekend. Let's see, Mr. Viking is doing okay. Had a busy day at work. How are you doing, buddy? Not too bad. Reshared this map again. It's always fun. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so overall, not too bad. I did a little bit earlier, actually. I'm going to get some contracts going again. I got 1, 2, 3. I think it's about 2 combines on the go at the minute, and I think it's 5 contracts. Oh, I'm going to have to do this a little bit myself. So I'll get these guys going first of all. I do have my own barley field actually now ready to be harvested, so we'll jump into doing that first of all. But yeah, here we go. That's pretty straight. That'll do. Fine. Okay. Right, so let's scroll in, see if we can find a combine. And look at that, hit straight on it. Right, so Fent or Massey today? Good question, no ideas. But yeah, it's a little bit laggy still in place, still drawing in, so let's go with this one today. Joy, 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 fun, fun, fun. Yeah, it's very laggy around here. What's going on? 7. Oh, goody. Right, let's draw a few more in around here. Let's jump out. Try to get a little bit of everything and anything. Hopefully that will sort itself out shortly. It's kind of annoying. The Massey. I thought you might. And that is the one I went in, so that's good. So let's try that. I've got no game sound. I've got no game sound. Did I turn it down? Let's see. It's one thing I'm always doing is turning the sounds down. Where are you? I think I've gone past you, didn't I? Radio units. Sound, 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 sound. Where the heck's the sound's gone? Measure units. Let's scroll this way. Camera. Input controls. Sound 10 there. Let's bring that back up to about 50. Be fine. We'll just save that a sec. So, you're good as well, Mr. Gratan. Good, glad to hear it. Now, obviously, during these streams, they are kind of a bit of a Q&A. So, if you ever do have any issues with the map and can't figure things out, you're more than welcome to put them in chat. You don't have to put your hand up, say, oh, can I ask a question? Just ask the question. It makes life so much simpler. There we go. So, yep, there we go. Right, so let's get this guy on the go. Still a little bit laggy at the minute. Oh, may have to bounce through a few more, but let's get this guy going first of all. And yeah, haven't really done much on the farm. Now I do have to get some pig food sorted out before I get the pigs in, so we'll have to have a little play. Hopefully I should, by the end of this harvest season, I should have all of the items for that. Hey there, Green Thumb Farmer, welcome in, and also if you guys are not following him as well, make sure to click on that link and give him a follow. He does stream a lot of Blender, so if you're interested in that sort of thing, definitely give him a follow. He was actually live yesterday, showing off a production that he's currently working on, and it's going to be humongous is all I can say. But yeah, hopefully you're doing well there, buddy. Righty, so this is the field I need to get on with. And we'll park this up here. There we go, detach, yeah. Oh, wouldn't it be nice one of these times if you got a graphics update and then you didn't need to worry about any frame rate drops and such. That would be nice. Actually, one thing I do need to check on is the vodka factory. Obviously, I got it filled up last week. I'm not even sure if it's ready or fully built yet. So I think I'll pop up there in just a sec. Get you started. There we go. You're fine for now. Okay, so like I said, I do want to pop up and check the vodka factory build. Here. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I didn't actually purchase Wolfies. It's getting there. The building is definitely getting there. I think a little bit longer and that should be ready to start receiving some products. So, nice. Yeah. Definitely getting there for sure. Hey, Oppies, how you doing? Right, so you're fine for the minute. Which one is it? This one is getting close, so we're going to stay on him here for the minute. I'll keep an eye on that other, my harvester on the main farm there to get that unloaded. I used to fly over the map and jump from vehicle to vehicle, outside, inside, cab view, and that usually takes care of. Yeah. Obviously, over here, it's not too bad actually. It seems to be fairly okay. Actually, I suppose I could just jump through a few spots. And I need to keep an eye on my bitrate because it seems to have gone down to the red, so it may go a bit laggy, hopefully not. And yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, so most of the barley is actually gone into my animal feed. I need barley and I think it was sunflowers off my crops. And yeah, just leave that up there for just a minute. There we go, so that's kicked back in. But yeah, just need those two, I think it is now for the pig feed, and then yeah, I'll be all good. But yeah, I do have a cow pen I need to get placed down. But I think I'm going to have to wait till after the contracts are done for that, because obviously they can be a little expensive. Right, this is the main area, because there's a lot of items around here, so let's see, because this is probably going to be the worst. Let's see. Plus, obviously, got those buildings and that, so yeah, it's all got to be drawn in. You're fine up here. Drawing these lovely green vehicles. There we go. And yeah, they should be fine at the minute. I'll just keep tapping through, drawing all that in. Always takes forever to do this bit. The funny thing is, by the mind, it's perfectly fine and not even been up here yet. But be right back. Need a coffee? Yeah, no worries, buddy. Right, so there we go. And inside. Now, obviously, this is one of my modified combines, so well, actually, both of these are. So their capacities may be a little bit bigger now, so I can actually use them if need be in contracts. And yes, Mr. Grits fan, you can ask a question. Oh, bless his cotton socks, eh? Alright, so there's that area. Let's try zooming in a bit. Draw this lot in. See, that's not too bad. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. We'll get this one. Hopefully you guys are not getting too dizzy with me doing this. Just try to draw all those textures and stuff back in so I can keep my frame rates up. It's always the issue when you do a graphics driver update. There was something else I was thinking of earlier I needed to do. Dang, don't you hate when that happens? There was something I thought of earlier, and yeah, I needed to look up, but I can't think of what the heck it was now. Yeah, the farm at the minute is definitely a low frame rate area. That's interesting. Maybe due to all those animals, actually. I don't know. But then there's no animals around here. I don't know. I'm just going to keep bouncing around. But hopefully this will stable itself out momentarily. Right, I don't understand. How do the animals work? How old it be? How old it be? Is it a particular animal you're interested in? Obviously it works all the same as like the base game. Obviously the only difference is obviously when you purchase the animals they are babies for the most part. You have to then raise them up in health, and obviously you do have to raise them up in ages as well. And how you doing there, David G? I had a pretty good weekend, and yourself? Yeah, see, there's hardly anything there. Got that there, that's fine. I think that'll probably do for now. It will finish set itself out, so let me pop into here for now. There we go, get nice green frame rates. And we'll get rid of that. Righty. So, yeah, with the animals, basically you buy them mainly as babies. You then obviously add them to a pen, add the food. You've got to have each of the lines. So if I come into here a sec, if anyone is interested. So if I come down to the cats, obviously I need to have at least a little bit of each of these lines in that pen to be able to get that 100% health. Obviously, as long as you got the 100% health, obviously they will grow and become adults. Obviously, with cats and dogs, they become an adult. They're adults when you buy them, so they're kind of a no-brainer. But you do need to get them up to health if you want to put them into something else. So, for instance, if you want to take cats to Tashi Cats Rescue or the dogs to Tashi Cats, you need to obviously have a minimum of 9 months old. So you only get to keep them maybe for a few months, and as long as you get them up to that 100%, you should be fine. Also, there is a minimum health age percentage of about 70-75% in there as well for both the cats and dogs. But as soon as you take them over, you can then make morale and support with them. Obviously, with say most of the other animals which can go into the butchers, for example, obviously you do need to raise them to adulthood. Most are around about, I think it's 9 months for when you can take them to the butcher. Obviously, Dave does have the spreadsheet on the web Trello that covers the ages. But obviously, as long as you have a little bit of each of these lines in there, they will get to 100%. But obviously, make sure to keep these tops up as well. Obviously, with the way 22 is worked, it's no longer an individual line capacity; it's a total capacity. So yeah, so for instance, if it's a 10,000 litre capacity pen for the food, you need to try and figure out how much of each line you're going to need to have in there. So yeah, you could have a little bit left over, but yeah. But yeah, so if you're going to do it, maybe add in a little bit of the apple and peas, for example, if you're doing deer. Have a little bit of this first, a little bit of this, a little bit of this, and then sort of just add in a little bit at a time. So, and yeah, there it is, that the document as well. Thank you, Viking. Just click on that link and it will tell you exactly the ages you can take them to, like the butchers, for example. Obviously, sheep, they're a nice and easy one. You could actually use bales for them. You could just put maybe a bale or two. Obviously, I've upped the capacity on my sheep pen, so it's around about two of my big 20 bales in there of each, so, or a bale of each roughly. Goats, obviously, you do need a little bit of each to get that health up. Obviously, these have just bred. Did these just breed on? Or actually, I might have run out of food. This is why this has actually dropped down, but they are getting there. Obviously, there's my other ones. Now, obviously, just touch note on here. Why is the pictures not coming up? Oh, there it is. But yeah, obviously, if you do need help, obviously there is Mr. Dajnet and most of the rest of the guys. Hey, Shawnee, how you doing? Obviously, fish and lobsters, you can actually get them. That's what it was, the lobsters cages. That's what I wanted to get up and running. The fish and lobsters can be found in the rivers. Obviously, you do need to own the rivers, allow it to rain, and then they will start producing the fish. With the fish, you can then take them to the animal production to create the pallet versions, and that is the easiest way of getting each of the lines in. It doesn't make it a lot easier. Obviously, one thing you could do is take some of the fish to the fish market to make bait fish, which can then be used to make the lobster cages and then go out and pick up lobsters. That's what I want to do today, actually. But yeah, very, very simple. And yeah, hopefully that does help you out a little bit. But yeah, I do need to get in my other cow pen sorted out. So, but yeah, I'll leave that for now. And I'll get on to doing the cows later on. But yeah, you're very welcome. But yeah, actually, as well, Mr. Grits fan. Actually, as I'm live, I might as well show, for anybody interested in streaming, obviously one thing you can do in your stream is do shout outs for different streamers. Obviously it's good if you get a raid, you can give them a shout out so people can go over and check them out if they're not already. Obviously, like Viking did just there for Mr. Dajnet or Dave, you could actually do an exclamation mark in the streamer's name in any chat. Obviously moderators and usually streamers can do it. Now to do that, and I'm actually going to show you, let me go to desktop while this is doing its dues. What I would recommend is using streamlabs.com. And I'm going to put this in mainly for Mr. Grits fan because I know it's something that he hasn't got set up yet. Click on that link and obviously you'll need to log in with your Twitch account, okay? Let me go back to the dashboard. Obviously you're going to need your Twitch name and your password to get into this, but yeah, you should be fine. Once you get to here, this is roughly what you'll see. Obviously this is how mine is at the minute. For doing your shout outs, what you need to do is go to CloudBot right here. The first thing you're going to need to do is make Streamlabs a moderator in your chat, and it's very, very simple, and it tells you right here at the top is /mod space and then Streamlabs. And what you can actually do is copy this and post it into your chat and then just hit the return or enter key, and that will make this a moderator in your chat to allow to post these shout outs. So once you've done that, go to commands, and I'm hoping Mr. Grits fan you're paying attention, young man, because I'll be questioning you later. Now obviously I've got some customized made up and some normal ones. Hey Kilroy, how you doing, buddy? So if you want to add a command to your chat, and this is mainly for Mr. Grits fan, but anybody else interested in streaming, go over here to add command, And in here, there's actually some templates already set up for streamers. So all you literally have to do is click on here, and if you go down to !SO and click on that, this will actually give you the template that's already there. You don't have to worry about doing anything else with this message. This is what's going to pop up in your chats. Yeah, there's also that video as well that Viking done for OBS. This is how I've literally set mine up, and it seems to be pretty flawless. Obviously, if you in here, if you want it to, you can change it to chat or whisper. Obviously, as it's a shout out, you want it to be in your chat, so make sure it's set to chat. Permission wise, it's usually set only for moderators and streamers, okay? So just make sure that these two are only selected or ticked. Once you've done that, just hit confirm, and that will then add, obviously I've already got one there already, that, so you can actually do shout outs. And as you can see, you can do uptime, you can do lurk, followage. If you've got a Discord, you can set one up for Discord. They're really simple if you want specific people. So for instance, if I did, let me grab that link that you just put there, Mr. Viking. Let me copy that, hopefully. Obviously, you can create your own as well. So in here, what you could do is exclamation mark. Let's do shoutouts, for example. Something really simple. There you go. So Mr. Viking has been following me for 1 year, 7 months, 15 days. Thank you very much, bud. Obviously, response. Obviously, I'm just going to post, copy and paste what Mr. Viking put, that little tutorial on YouTube video for there. So obviously there's that. What I could do is how to create shout outs. Oops. Also helps if you spell it right. Shout outs, for example. Something really simple. Obviously you want it to show up, pop up in chat, and obviously once again just make it moderators. Well, actually with this one, because it is customized, what you can do is keep it as all if you really wanted to. But if I should do confirm, obviously you see it's just brought that in there. As you can see, I've had 10 uptimes, 60 whatever these are, lurks and stuff. So yeah, hey there farmer dad, how you doing, buddy? And so if I actually now put exclamation mark shout, oh thank you Viking, it'll bring up that link that Viking did earlier, and obviously you can then just click on that link and it'll take you to this video.
Ready to launch your business?
It is that simple to set up shout outs or any commands. So there you go. Hopefully that'll help you out, Mr. Grits fan, and anybody else. So give that a try. But obviously, if you do have any issues, just give us a shout. Other things you can set up as well is timed commands, as it were. And obviously, I know a lot of us have, like, please only speak English in chat, or be respectful. You can set all this up yourself. It's the same sort of thing. Add a name. Add a response that's going to come up in chat. Obviously, how often you want it to come out. So maybe every 5 minutes or whatever. And obviously a maximum of lines. So yeah, you could even do that if you wanted to. Obviously, I'm not going to worry about it. I've only got the two there, so they are simple. And obviously, if you do have one there and you notice a mistake, just click on the little pencil on the side. Same with the shout outs, and you can actually come in here and yeah, just take a little tweak here and there if you need to. Obviously, I've got respect timed, so be respectful to the streamer and anybody in chat. Obviously, it is PG, guys, just so you are aware. I am PG at times. I know occasionally it pops out, but yeah. There you go. Obviously, you can set up different things, but I really don't bother. Obviously, if you want to do giveaways as well, this is all set up here as well if you wanted to. You could even do a giveaway. Obviously, this was the last one that I did for a FS22 Season 2 giveaway pass. Ooh. But yeah, have a little look and yeah, definitely use the commands. That is the easiest way in my opinion. Obviously, you can like me as well, use stream elements to get that little image come up, and that's a bit more technical. But yeah, there we go. So let's get over there, and we'll get that set back up to where it is. But obviously, Mr. Grits fan, because I know it is something you've been wanting to sort out. But yeah, there you go. And obviously, you're the only one that can set them up as well. Oh, excuse me. Right then, let's get back to Farm Sim and do some work, eh? In streams, yeah. In Discord, only sometimes. Yeah. Oh, what? Well, okay. Evidently, have you harvested lavender yet without any issues? Going around the map, and I get 45 FPS with just about all factories, houses, etc. As soon as I start harvesting lavender, it drops to 10 FPS. Poly seems far too high. I have done some lavender already. I never noticed an issue myself. I don't think I've got any lavender in at the moment. That's so handy and helpful. I'll be using that very soon. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad somebody's getting some help out of that. So, yeah. Cool. Obviously, another nice thing with Streamlabs as well, there is like all your overlays and stuff. So, above the streamer here, obviously, this is like a overlay that I downloaded. And I've edited some of the bits myself. And you could easily grab them as well while you're at it and get them added. Yeah, so I don't. Yeah, so lavender. I don't think I've got any lavender at the minute. Nope. But yeah, I don't think I had any issues, and I think I actually was streaming at the same time there, Farmer Dad. So without looking at the actual images and such, no idea what's going on there. But yeah, lavender. Actually, I did notice that the ground texture afterwards was a bit funny. Which, yeah, because I had a field over here. Obviously, these things won't help as well if you've got a load of them down. But yeah, I did this field in lavender last year. And I know once it had a really strange bluey green sort of ground texture. I think that could be what it is, Farmer Dad. Maybe something's a little bit off there. Yeah, that could be what it is. But yeah, having things like these little, oh, what the heck are these things called? Conveyors. If you've got a lot of them around your factories, that's going to cause a lot of lag as well. Just out of curiosity, what have I got over here? I'm in mid-teens. Yeah. Obviously, I'm streaming, so it is bringing it right down. Bale wrapper, really bright. The bale wrapper was really bright. I wonder, because I do have some still in the storage. Also, I used the case modular. I didn't use the John Deere. Let's have a look, see if we can spawn some out. Just to test. Oh, really? I've only got 51 left in here, have I? Okay. I might be able to get something out, so let's do a bit of that. A bale. Wow, that's, yeah, very, very purple. Very purple and purple. Oh, I can't pick you up. So that is not too bad. And let's spawn a modular. Yeah, so obviously this is the ones that I was doing, and yeah. Yeah, they're not that yeah, they're a little bit sort of in your face, but yeah, not too bad. Actually, I should have put that in there as well, thinking about it. But let's see. Lavender, 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 lavender. There we go. Yeah, it's a very almost in your face purples, isn't it? But yeah. But yeah. Yeah, yeah, I think it was mainly the afterground texture that was the main issue that I seen. But yeah, to be honest, I very rarely focus on frame rates. Oh, hello. It's usually only when I'm I don't know what it is. Whenever I start streaming, I always seem to start going off on one about the frame rates again. Ah, righty. I've got jobs to do, so. But yeah, I may have to do a lavender field next year and check that out. Right then, so my plan is to start streaming by the end of the year or earlier next year. Oh, nice, J-Booth. That'll be definitely cool to see. Right. How's it going there, guy? For week threes? How you doing, bud? Or guy? How do you spin things after you pick them up? So I just use my scroll mouse. Actually, let me disconnect from that because it'd be a little bit easier. It'd be easier to explain. So if I pull this forward, also I've got super strength on. So if I pick that up, obviously I push and hold in the scroll mouse and then just move the mouse to the left and then to the right, and that'll spin things around. And then obviously just release it, and then yeah, you should be all good. Hopefully that's what you're after. There we go. And yeah, obviously if you haven't got a scroll mouse, not sure how you do it. Maybe with the keys. Right. There we are. Yeah, no worries. If you have a field of wrapped bales, it stops frame rates. I'll just go back to squares. Yeah, those modular bales, in my opinion, are probably a lot easier to use. There we go. But yeah. Oh, what fun it is to farm on a PV map. It is. Ooh. There we go, there we go, there we go. Right, so we have fields. Let's have a look. Can I access? I can't access it yet. Oh. Okay, time to be really naughty. Hey, not so grumpy dwarf, how you doing, bud? And Alibango, how are you, sir? Right, I'm going to teleport. I am sorry. There we go. That's the point. Do I? I have one bridge, I think, up and running. Yep. I don't think I've got the other one. Oh well. There we go. Yeah, I don't normally teleport. But yeah. Yeah, exclamation mark SO in the list there, Grits fan. And then obviously in chat, then you just do exclamation mark SO, and then the streamer's name. Whoop, stop. So for example, what Viking did a minute ago, obviously he did exclamation mark not so underscore grumpy dwarf, and obviously that gives you a shout out. Yeah, nothing to see here at all. Yeah, obviously I still need to set up a road coming through the forest here. I just haven't had enough, I don't think, to purchase it yet, no. So I've been kind of thinking is bringing this road, it's like I think I mentioned the other day, is extending this road here, and then on this edge here, just have a road coming through, and maybe marrying up to here. That's kind of like a long-term plan, so yeah. But this particular plot is like 5.5 million for that. Holy cripes. Jeremy Clarkson, you'd be ashamed of yourself. But yeah. Right, so I need to get this delivered to the farmer's market. I think that's where I'm going. I have no idea. I've chose it. Let's see. Let's see. Now, obviously, this is something that's been brought up quite earlier on. And obviously, this is for anybody new to the map and FS really. If you have the better contracts mod, you can adjust some of the settings, just so you are aware. So if you're finding that you cannot complete a mission because you keep falling short on contracts, what you can actually do is come in here and change how much gets delivered for that contract. So obviously I've got mine currently set to 76% on the harvest contracts, 90 on baling and stuff like that. Now, as you can see, the image for who's doing the contract is slightly offset. Now, I know some people think, oh, is it a mod conflict, blah, 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 this, that. No, it's not. What it is right here, there's an actual hidden box. And obviously, if you get the D key, or just click on the details on and off, you get this little pop-up and it shows the information for that particular contract. Obviously what is in the field, the height and everything. You can also see how much the harvest progress is done, how much has been delivered on that contract. Also, it can show you how much you'll get for the contract, so that's going to be the 119,000. But if you also sell the additional barley from that field, you actually get an additional 265 off of that, which is friggin' astronomical. So, yeah, I do have this on a lot to see how the progress for the different farms are. So, obviously, for example, I've got field 14 just started. As you can see, it's only 5%, which is about right. Nothing's delivered yet. Now, obviously, because all these are barley, one thing you're going to find is you won't be able to complete a contract till most of those fields are 100% harvested. So bear that in mind. I know a lot of people have come through saying, oh, I've got this contract going, this contract going, and it's showing nothing when I'm being delivered. Or it's not gone towards that contract. It's because you've got the same contract going for multiple. So if you're going to do contracts, try maybe either do the whole lot in one hit, like what I'm doing here. I've got 5 barley contracts going all at the same time. I'm going to harvest the whole lot, deliver as I'm going, and hopefully at some point I'll start achieving 100% on delivery. So just bear that in mind as well. It's like that one, for example. That's been going since early this morning. It's only just over halfway done. Right, so let's get this back. But yeah, that better contract is definitely a good mod to have in, and I recommend it for everyone on any farm sim map. Yeah, right, so anyway, in chat, let's see, so blah 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 blah, I'm doing good, just very busy with work. Oh yeah, you're back to work here. Oh, nasty. Right, so down here over the corner, then up through there, down, back. Yeah, okay. Righty. I need to keep an eye on Borden Dairy, actually. I'm trying to get some chocolate made to get into Sam Adams. Obviously, the other day I actually partly filled it up with some goat milk to get that going, and totally forgot about activating chocolate. It's like, oh, really? So yeah, I came through yesterday. I was playing on here, and yeah, got that sorted out. Hopefully, it's actually producing now. Right, I shall keep this camera view, draw on those bits as I'm going. Right, I found if you start from the lowest field number, shouldn't have a problem. Works for you. Oh, okay, J Booth, that's one to think of as well. I'll keep an eye on that actually. I'm actually going to screenshot that and I'll test that the next time I'm doing the harvest contracts. But yeah, also for anyone, I know I've mentioned it a few times before, around the map you do have these buildings. You can break them and get rid of them and reuse the land. Obviously you do need to own the land first of all that it's on. To get rid of them, you do need to have the rock breaker. Now, obviously, this is going to be under skid steer attachments, and it's this thing right here. I do know that FS Miner has some mod versions of this as well that can go on other pieces of equipment. Obviously, if you got the CSZ pack, this thing right here, pack, there's some adapters in there. Obviously, it can go on to, like, I believe, wheel loaders, front loaders, skid steers, all of those sort of things with the right adapter. But yeah, you need one of these on at least a skid steer if you're only running the Platinum DLC. And then literally all you have to do is drive up to the building. As long as you're on it, it'll start breaking. Same way as those rocks do in the mine. There's also rocks around the map and the forest and stuff that you can do exactly the same. Eventually the building will literally break up into pieces and you'll be left with a pile of rubble. Once that's then done, you can pick up the rubble, take it to PMS, and that will then start producing like your glass, your metals and stuff like that, which can go into making jars, cans and wrapping and so on. And obviously the nice thing then, because you've got a nice blank plot, you can then reuse this plot if you wanted to put another factory down. And obviously as these buildings are quite big really, some of these bigger buildings could definitely be relocated if you wanted to. Or obviously you got like the solo factory for example. That's not built into the map, so you could plonk that down right there if you wanted to. But yeah, obviously if you really wanted to, you could actually take some of these ones that are in the map already, buy the land, delete that, and put something else completely there. And that's a nice thing with these maps, is you can make them how you want them, basically. Obviously I've come through a lot of these and put a lot of trees in. I'm kind of wondering, how is Free-to-Play doing? Because I put some stuff into here, and yeah, did I ever actually get anything back out? I don't think so. I do need to get some sour cream over here, some cheese, and some butter. Okay. So probably never actually got anything running. I need to get another display in here actually. Let's see. Oh, we do. Ooh. Let's have a look. Let's have a little look. Yeah, I put some stuff in here, and yeah, I just totally forgot all about it. Let's see, I've got electricity in there, I've got some labour, it's all full, holy heck. So one thing I am going to try and do, oh, you've got support and morale in there now, woohoo! Obviously packaging is obviously the booster for this lot, so yeah, onions are in there. Okay, so let's get you spawned out. And I'm actually going to change that to constantly spawn. Oops, I want that one. Spawn, and we'll reactivate that. Oops. Classic chips are active, but very slow. Oh, no, that's the one I'm doing in it. Haha! Yes, I need to get a few bits into here for sure. I will come back for that in a bit. We'll go get this lot offloaded. What is advanced? Advanced in what? Oh, advanced. So that you can actually use. I very rarely use that. Yeah, I'm just looking at it at the minute. I very rarely use that, but you can actually set up commands so they can only be done, say, every 10 minutes. So you can actually set them up for a cooldown. But yeah, I rarely ever use them. So, But yeah, just leave that as it is. Keep it simple. Don't go into too much detail. Yeah, no worries, buddy. Yeah, to be honest, I keep forgetting this even there. But yeah, if you wanted to do shout outs that only gets done like every 10 minutes, you can. But yeah. There we go. So this is what I wanted to see in a sec. So let's see how we're doing on the cheese. I do need to get up here and get some of this vinegar out of here. So chocolate is now missing stuff. Please don't say it's used it all on everything else. Or did I not activate it? Let's have a look. Let's see, where are we? Chocolate. What's missing on chocolate? Milk. Ah, dang it. I never set that one up, did I? Yeah. I should have used goat's milk for that. Oh, man. Oh, well. Ah, dang it. See, we could have had some goat milk chocolate. Actually, that sounds kind of gross, to be honest. Oh, well. I do know my cows in the next month or so should be producing milk, so that's not a big issue, to be honest. One thing I could do, because it's quite a small capacity, is just purchase some, but yeah. Ah, well. Yeah, I think, in my opinion, I think chocolate should be left just to have a little bit of milk in there to make it nice and, oh, excuse me, smooth. Where the heck did that come from? Yeah. Right, so let's go there, let's go there. No worries, buddy, no worries. So that should pretty much set you up for, at least now anyway, there, Grits fan. You'll be able to give like Mama Do a shout out, Dave and all that, so, and anybody that raids you, because I know the other day you were trying to get that sorted out. I was watching your streams afterwards. Actually, I didn't even realise that you were even streaming yesterday, otherwise I would have popped in to say hello. But yeah, if you guys have not followed Mr. Grits fan, please click on his link. Actually, I'm going to give you another shout out and see if I can beat Viking, hopefully. G. Oh, heck, I can't type. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There we go. Make sure to click on that link, guys. Give him a follow and catch him when he does go live. And please chat to him. I think he's getting a little bit lonely just talking to me or Mamadou. And obviously, if you do have an issue as well, who knows, he may surprise you and be able to help you out. He is playing this map and actually, in my opinion, he's doing quite well. But yeah, right, let's get this unloaded and then we'll get this over to field 14, I think it is. Oh heck, I can't remember what field we were on. Yeah, 14. Here we go. But yeah, I can't remember if I actually showed you guys the other day, but yeah, on Friday I think it was, I was going through adding in some trees and so, hey T Miller and Vortex, how you doing? Adding some more trees into the area, especially around obviously Alcoa. I also put a little road just in front of the refinery here, just to sort of break it up a little bit, and I think it just sort of fills it in nicely. Obviously I've got two entrances and exits, or one there, one around the side, so it's definitely getting there and looking kind of good in my opinion. But yeah, how you doing there, T Miller? Oops. And Mr. Vortex. And we'll give you a shout out. There we go. So obviously Mr. T Miller there. Make sure to click on that link. Give him a follow. He was doing a bit of ship graveyard simulator yesterday, I think it was, or the day before. Hopefully you're feeling better as well. I did hear you weren't feeling all that great during your stream and ended a little bit early. There we go. Right, so farmers market. We'll get onto that one. You should be on the front. Yep. There we are. But yeah, that would actually make sense thinking about it if you did the lowest contract first. Hmm. Yeah. Anyway, and about your pigs got fixed yet? Actually, I'm still waiting before doing the pigs to fully test it during the stream. Grits fan. Hopefully, in the next week or so, I should be able to test all that. I could actually purchase some pig food to try it. Actually, I was doing a bit of ATS on Saturday. Oh, well, yeah. So why is it saying ship graveyard? Is that what you're going to be doing next? It's good. There we go. That's next. Yeah, okay. So in that case, he was doing a bit of ATS on Saturday and felt a bit iffy, and yeah, got off early. But yeah, make sure to click on Mr. T Miller, Mr. Grits fan, obviously Viking streaming, and all the rest of the guys that do get shouted out as well, because they are all great streamers in their own rights, and fully deserve your support. There we go. Right. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-bam. Right, so field 14. So yeah, this is going to be the tricky part. Yeah, so this is kind of my plan. Obviously, I do need to get a lot of money. I may end up just taking a freaking another loan out just to purchase it temporarily, put a road in. But yeah, what I want to do is obviously I've got the original road here. Obviously, as you can see, I've now cleared all the buildings, got all the rubble out. It's in PMS. I am slowly painting out just some grass. I may actually add some fields up here as well. I think that might be a kind of a nice thing to have. Just a couple of fields up here. Maybe some barley, corn or something, I don't know. But with this road, I want to sort of carry it on over to the right, far right corner there. And hopefully hit the top end of that plot where the forest is. Now I did come through when I was off a few weeks ago and cleared the salt mine out completely. That's actually in a storage, so I can access it at any time. Now, one thing to bear in mind when you do clear these mines, guys, look out for the little golden nuggets. There is a lot of them around. So yeah, sort of the path that I'm taking is kind of what I'm thinking of regarding the road. So it comes in tight to the actual mine. I may add in some trees and stuff in front of the rocks, who knows. And then sort of bring it up and around here. Obviously have a dirt track going off to the actual mine, but then come up through here. And this is where the fun part really kicks in. It may be a little project for this winter actually, to see if I can just take a loan out, clear some trees out, and yeah, make a nice little road coming through here. Yeah, this is not going to work well. Let's try and there. Obviously, having a double trailer on the back is not so easy. Actually, that might be quite nice just to bring it up and round along the bottom of that. Less to clear. It may just work. Right. But yeah, how you get on with ship graveyard simulator there, T Miller? I was actually playing it a bit last night. Got the I can't think of the name, but I think it's something like tuna colada. That's probably completely wrong. Tuna colada. I like tuna coladas. Oh, that sounds friggin' awful. And getting drunk in the rain. Yeah, let's not. Yeah, I got that one cleared last night, and I'm on to now. I think it's on to the harder level ones now. So I've gone from doing one-hit wonders again to like 3-hit wonders. And also, while you're coming through, oh heck, these forests as well, make sure to keep an eye out for your collectibles as well. I actually came through. Oh, what day was it? It wasn't Saturday. yeah, Friday during Dave's stream, I was coming through here trying to sort something out, and yeah, I found a few collectibles in the rivers and the bogs or the water area. Oh cripes, I'm gonna get stuck in I. But yeah, you kind of get the gist. Yeah, I'm gonna have a nice road coming through here because this is redonkulous, and I'm getting quite close to the edge. So there we go. There we go. So yeah, what I could do is have a road coming through, connecting up to this road here, and yeah, go from there. There we go. But yeah, nothing to see here. I did do nothing. And you missed a little bit there, okay. Not to worry. Right, so you are field 14. You're currently 19% full. Okay, that's fine. Wow, is my ideal still going? Jeez. Interesting. But yeah, there we go. Right. But yeah, in all of these mines, there is a lot of collectibles hidden underneath that mining material. So once you do clear it out, just keep an eye out for those little gold nuggets, guys. How are you doing, dude? Okay, you're not doing too bad. You are not doing too bad. I wonder if I can take a small loan out, actually, because I do want to purchase that cow pen. Ooh, that's horrible. 20 grand. Oh well, I don't need too much. Let's take 250,000. That should be fine. Over 50, yeah. There we go. I love this. This is absolutely great. It really, really is. And obviously the nice thing is if you do get quite a bit of money coming in as well, you can actually make special payments back to clear that. If you got a spare million, you can actually come into here, put a million into there, and it'll deduct it. Or you can actually pay the whole lot off in one go. Hey there, Mama Do. How are you doing, my dear? And speak of the devil, we were actually talking about you a little while ago, kind of. Obviously, guys, if you're not following Mamadou, go over, click on her link, and give her a follow. She is actually playing on this map currently. And yeah, how are you getting on as well? I missed some of your recent streams, but I know Mr. Grits fan's been helping you out. I'm not doing too bad. Had a great weekend actually. Went down and spent some time with my wife's sons. So basically my stepsons, and yeah, really enjoyed it. Obviously the downside to that was it was like a 3.5, 4 hour drive, so I'm way too fast. What do you mean I'm way too fast, Mr. Viking? Right, so animals. I did do my own little edit on the base game one, and ooh, what's that? Yep, that's been coming up for frickin' forever, but coffin pallets, packaging, gold bars, aquamarina, amethysts, bunnies. Oh, why are they all showing that up then? Interesting. Have to have a look at that later. Something funny's gone on there. Oh, on the shoutouts. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but how are you getting on? Are you doing good on the map? I do want to catch your streams at some point, see how you're doing. Right, so let's stick you over here. Now this is going to be for my beef cattle. Yeah, that should be fine. Now there is one other thing as well. I haven't tested it yet. Obviously, if Dave cannot get the hops sorted for those guys not playing with seasons, I have actually come in and made a slight edit to the old hemp to hops. Let me get rid of that so you can actually see it. Obviously, I haven't fully tested it yet, but you got there's two silos now that will raise up as you're putting in the hemp and the hops. obviously I've got the little hops to drop off on that side there. It no longer does pallets, so that's going to help you guys out. Obviously, you still need to fully test this to make sure it works. So obviously unload on the right hand side, and pick up will be on this side here. And obviously I have put the little signs to say what they are as well. But yeah, hopefully it's going to work perfectly. But yeah, when you put your hemp in, the little silo at the front will actually obviously raise up. And obviously as it's then being converted over to hops, that will then lower down. And then the one on this side will start raising up. So I'm hoping it's all going to work perfectly. We'll find out later on after the stream, unfortunately, or I will anyway. Obviously, if it all goes well, I may put it out. If not, I might just put it up on my Trello. But yeah, I literally did that this afternoon and thought, oh, that'll do. Right, so let me sort this out. And right, I need to just tidy this up a little bit. And let's come over here. There we go. But yeah, obviously if Dave can't get it sorted out so it can be harvested in without seasons being active, that will definitely be added into the pack. There we go. There we go. There we go. But yeah, I think that's now the second time I've had those warnings popping up for certain pallets. Now, obviously, I don't know if that's just something that's in my save game, and it could be causing that, or if it's something actually with the actual pallets. I'll say, no, I mentioned it to Dave a few weeks ago when I first saw it, and he, as yet, hasn't had it come up, so I think it's probably something that I've got in here. Maybe those containers, I don't know. There we go. But yeah, I'm still going through sorting out the tier packs as well. I'm kind of taking it a little bit slowly with them. You're loving the map, by the way. Oh yeah. Good. Obviously, if you've got any questions as well, Mamadou, about the map during the streams, you're more than welcome to pop it in chat, and I'll try and get them answered. I may know one or two people who are out there who know a little bit about the map. There we go, there we go, there we go. So this is actually a pen that's going to be for my beef cattle. Oh, excuse me. But that's fine. Obviously, I've got to have my piggies in here. I need to get them up and running. So, obviously, 3 years' time, I should be able to get them over to the truffles. So that's going to be fun. Now, obviously, one thing to bear in mind as well, I did notice a comment, I think it was either on Facebook or Discord. I think it was Facebook. When you transfer piggies over to the truffle forest, you do not need to feed them the entire time they're there. So just bear that in mind. But you do need to have them. I think it's a minimum of 75% to 100% full on health. So just bear that in mind. Would it be too much for a pain to... Well, hang on. Would it be too much of a pain to put hemp as a crop and not a vine like grapes? That is more of a Dave question, actually. Obviously, I know in the past we've had hemp and hops in the field, haven't we? On like the 19. I honestly don't know how easy that would be to do that again. So, yeah. Billy Alpaca is the canyon crossing guru. I don't know about that. I know a little bit. But yeah. Oh, it is fun. Right. Okay. So. Yes, before I freaking get distracted again, I want to get some Where is it? Fish market, in it. These lobster cages sorted out. So where would that be? F. If I cannot see it, I can't see it in here. I know a lot. I know a little bit. I know a little bit. Let's see. Right, let me pop down here a sec, because this is going to bug me otherwise. That one. There we go. Open. Right, so I need to bring in... I thought I needed metal for the bait. Nope, it's not that one I want. It's that one over there. Especially since can't delete the hobs, maybe an issue. Yeah, I think that's something that he's gone. Obviously, I know. I actually watched his stream, Dave's stream on from Saturday, and obviously, if he cannot get it working with seasons, what he may do is actually look to rebuild the whole visuals for the hops, which means if he does it that way, he could actually enable it so it will be sold. So obviously until the end of the week we don't know yet, so we shall see. But obviously I know Dave, he will keep on and on and on at it and get it sorted out for you guys. Right, so I do need to get some plate. I'm going to take a screenshot for this. There we go. Yeah, so let's see what's like end of the week. And see what Dave says about it, because obviously he will work and try and get it to work for everyone. But like I keep saying, if you do have any issues on the map, or you're having any bugs or anything on the map, please contact us, whether it's through Discord, on Facebook, anybody who's watching this these streams afterwards on like YouTube. Please don't just say, "Oh, I'm having issues and bugs on the map." State what bugs and issues you're having, and we'll look into it. Obviously, some of it is out of our control because it's a Giants-based thing, but some, if it's the map itself or something that's in the map isn't running correctly, we could maybe advise you on it. Okay, guys? So just bear that in mind. Right. So let me get this lot sorted out. I think I've got some netting already. But yeah, it's kind of a pain in the bum. Okay, I've got this issue, this, that, and yeah, they never actually state what the issue is. Let's see, netting out of space. Do I have any netting? Please say I've got some netting. Oh, I do have. Oh, look at that. Oh, palette visuals. Hello, pretties. Right. How much netting did that say? 10 pallets. Okay, so netting there. So get them spawning out. Now go grab a truck and trailer. Now I'm just going to use a flatbed actually for this. I think. Let's use Mr. Orange here. Oh, helps if I get the right trailer. Yeah, I'm going to use just a not actually. Ooh. Actually, I haven't tested them with these containers yet. While I think about it. There we go. 1, 2, 3. I can use these. Anyway, so right, yeah. So obviously, see what Dave says at the end of the weekend. Hopefully, he can get them all sorted out for you guys. Right. So now, one thing actually, I don't know if you guys actually are aware. Now, obviously, these flat racks and the containers auto load, don't they? So you can actually stop them from loading if you wanted to by hitting the old X key. Just select the actual flatbed or the container and hit the X key, and it will stop it from loading anything into that. So if you're going over to say a production that has 3 or 4 products, what you can actually do is, rather than it constantly loading this one product into 3, you can just set it so only one is active. And how you doing there, Mr. Tech Mike? Whoa, bridge building is so slow. Yes, it can be. Obviously, once you get the bigger buildings built, yeah, it can be quite slow and tedious. So let's see if I got plates in here. But yeah, how you doing there, buddy? True, I'm building my first bridge, and I have the time set to 10x. Yeah. Now, obviously, one thing to bear in mind as well there. What was I going to say? Yeah, with your time as well, be very careful. If you go too high, the production will stop. Just bear that in mind as well. Because obviously, if it's got a small capacity, it's not going to be able to process everything correctly. Right, so plate, spawn 10 of them, and hopefully that'll go straight in. There we go. But yeah, it does take a little while for those bridges to build and stuff, so give it time. I think it works out to run about a few in-day games, depending on how long you're running it. Obviously, I've got 2-day seasons, and most things are done within a month or two. Right, so let's go to that middle one, or X to activate you, and we'll get some parts out of there. Spawn 10 of them. Oh, cripes, I don't want that many. Back. Spawn 10 of them. That helps. Oh, good, they're going in. So that's good, that's good. Yeah, there is still some pallets I have not fully tested on the map yet. Now, one thing as well, like I mentioned the other day, with chicken fillet or chicken fillets, currently they're not going in, so you may want to add them into that new category for these containers and that. Obviously, like I showed off during the stream last week on Friday, they're not actually set to a category. So obviously, once the butcher does get an update, maybe then it will. But for now, if you've got these containers by Hispano Modding, whether it's containers or the flatbeds, just add it into that additional category that you add. Obviously, that honey category if you're using that. So yeah. Actually, I've still not done mine yet, and I need to go through and do that. Let's see, where are we there? Actually, I do have, let's see, field 34 is full, so let's bump over there, get him unloaded and keep him going. 34 is all the way up here. It's times like this I do actually wish I had auto driving. It's the first time I've said that, but yeah. Just for doing the contracts. Let's see. I'm hoping you're up here. Yeah, you're just on that top of that brow. Okay. And we're on you. I'm good. Tried. Tired. Was up super early. Ah, okay. Yeah. That's the thing with a lot of these factories. Some go a little bit faster than the others as well, so bear that in mind. But most of them, when testing, were building within. Oh, I was doing 1 day a month season, and it was usually within 2 days, 2.5 days for most of the factories. So it works out to about 2 months. 2.5 months roughly for the full build. So be right back, Mr. J Booth. Okay, no worries, buddy. But yeah, I wonder, hops. I wonder. I was just thinking, I do know that there's a certain person who's created a grape placeable, like your grapes, your olives and that. Kinda wonder if he did a hops version as well. Right, I need my other tractor. I'm pretty sure he's up here somewhere. I've got some fertilizer, I've got some herbicide on the go. I've got Actually, seed has actually currently stopped. I'm getting quite full on seed, but I think I'm going to try and keep that going and going and going. I haven't got any solid fertilizer though, but I've got plenty of lime there, so oops. But yeah, it is definitely coming on my little farm so far. But yeah, once I've got the pigs and the cows in, that is pretty much it. Obviously, just got the dogs then to sort out. Oh, excuse me. Holy shoot. Right, I realised if I turn off production revamp helps since it's confusing. You need production revamp on this map to run it. Obviously, if you're turning that off, then you're going to totally screw it up, Tech Mike. A lot of the things in here, if not everything, basically uses the revamp mod. So what you mean by turning it off? Yeah, I don't know. And welcome back, Mr. J Booth. Out of interest, J Booth, did you do a placeable for hops? I'm trying to figure out where to set the priorities. So the priorities are done in the menu itself. You haven't? No, okay. So so if you come into the production menu here, where the production chains is, your priority is right here. Down at the bottom, if you actually click on one of the products on this side here, you can actually change it here or use the return key, I believe it is. But you can just click on this to change the priority. Now obviously priority 1 is going to be the highest priority. Priority 10 is going to be the lowest. So just bear that in mind. So yeah, that is literally how you do it. And as you can see on the side here, it's actually changing. You've got priority 8, priority 9, priority 10 every time that I hit that. And obviously you can deactivate it as well. So if you got a silo that distributes iron ore but you don't want it to go to a certain production, you can actually deactivate it as well or keep it at a lower priority number. Lower being 10. So yeah, I can if you want one. I was just wondering if that'd be an easier option for some people as well, J Booth. I know you've done quite a few over there, haven't you? Hey there, KW. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, every production, all the bridges, everything in the mine itself runs off the production revamp mod. So, but yeah, if you wanted to deactivate it, just go through and click on deactivate, or set it to a lower number. Yeah, I had them set and couldn't figure out what the numbers meant. Yeah, so with those numbers, obviously, like I said, the lower the number, the higher the priority. So priority 1 is the highest priority. So if you have, say, 3 productions that all take barley, for example. So say, for instance, I've got the flour mill, the animal production, and, I don't know, Sam Adams, for example. All 3 of them take barley. Now, obviously, if I wanted the animal food to get it first, I'd set that one to, say, priority 1. Then I'd say, okay, I need some flour next. I'd set that maybe to priority 2. But then I'd have Sam Adams as priority 3. So you kind of want to figure out what's going to be the highest priority that you want a product to go to a factory for. Now, obviously, you can set up 3, 4, or several of your factories all to be on a specific priority. So I could actually set that up, my flour factory to production priority 1 if I wanted to. Both of them would then get it above Sam Adams. So yeah, that is how it works. And there is actually documentation as well, Tech Mike or anyone. If you actually go into the, I think it's the mod description for the production revamp mod itself, there's an actual link there that brings up a Word document that you can actually read through on how it's all set up and stuff. It's more for modders really, but if you've done any modding in the past yourself, you may be able to understand some of that. So yeah, give that a shot as well. Well, that's fine. Actually, while I've got some barley going, let's see if I can pop some into the ammo themselves. But yeah, I was watching Viper's stream and the other night, and he has them turned it set off. Yeah, obviously, if you wanted to do all the transporting yourself, yep, you could set them to be disabled. That is not an issue. Obviously, I've got some that is disabled myself. Um, Obviously, where the flour in particular for me is outputting a lot of products, I've now got that set to distribute. I think the only actual place at the minute I've got that takes flowers is Heartland Bread. But obviously you can set up Heartland Bread to priority 1. Then let's think. The bakery extended, you can set that to priority 2 if you wanted to, or disable it. So yeah, it is literally on your game style. If you want to do loads of trucking yourself, you are more than welcome to. But yeah, just come into the menu and then just deactivate all that if you wanted to. One thing I would recommend though, Tech Mike, obviously with the boosters, so that's going to be your electric, labour, support and morale, at least have them active on a priority, otherwise you won't be able to, it'll take a long time. Obviously with the bridges, and some of the other productions where they're hidden, you cannot change those priorities, but they are set to a high priority. The houses, for example, are set to a priority 1 to receive electricity, so you don't even need to worry about that. But yeah, if you've got a factory and you want those boosters, make sure that these are active. You could actually just go through and deactivate all of these. Actually, to be honest, I could as well. The other one I've really got being distributed out of this lot is obviously calcium, and obviously I've got that set to 1 here. But yeah, I need to get some gypsum into here at some point. Or glean, I should say. That's distributing. Where's that distributing? Oh, that's going over to my pallet factory. Obviously, trash is another thing as well. A lot of these productions output trash. Obviously, the houses and apartment blocks output trash as well. They're obviously set to automatically distribute, so you don't have to worry about that. But with these factories, you can, if you want to, spawn those trash bags out. And a lot of the auto-load trailers can pick them up. So if you've got, say for instance, my auto-load trailer for doing the rocks and the gems, you could actually auto-load the trash into that as well. So bear that in mind as well. So you can transport them yourself. But obviously one thing, the more stuff you do have going around your map, pallet wise, the more frame rates as well. So, but you could just set that to distribute as well if you wanted to. So, and obviously that will then go over to PMS, the landfill, or wherever it's going to. I can do it like I did with the grapes. Obviously, yeah, that would be good if you wanted to, J Booth. And I think that I know there is some people out there who are not a big fan of doing grapes and that. So yeah, that might help them out. Thinking about it. I don't know what you mean. If you have it set to distributing or some of the product goes to the bridges. Nope. With the bridges, they're actually set to not receive anything at all. The same with the buildables. It's something we did think of previously, so you don't have to worry about that, Tech Mike. So if you've got, say for instance, nails being produced and set it to distribute, it will not go to the bridges or any of the productions. So yeah, I actually, that was one of the things when we were creating the factories, when they're as a buildable. Obviously, I sort of came up with that thought myself and thought, well, how are we going to prevent additional products going into it? And yeah, it's also we were able to reach out to Braven and he was able to get it all sorted out. So nothing gets distributed to the bridges or the productions for when they get built. Right, so there's that. Yeah, so obviously with the as well with those bridges, you do have to take the products to them manually. Um, and obviously make sure when you're doing it, whether it's the bridges or the buildable factories, make sure you have all bar one at 100% before adding in that final product, and you've got to get it all in one hit. Otherwise, the trigger is actually going to raise up, and you won't be able to add any more products into there. You had it affect. It shouldn't. It really shouldn't, because unless you've messed around with the XMLs, nothing gets distributed to any of the builders on this map. And we actually did quite a lot of testing on that prior to even the map going into testing between myself and Dave. So if you're getting stuff distributing to your bridges, then you've got a mod or something overriding the revamp edits that we made. Okay. But yeah. But yeah, we've tried ourselves since Mr. Braven helped us out, and yeah, we haven't been able to get anything to distribute to them now. So since the last updates or before the release, right? So that can stay there. But right. But yeah, if you're getting stuff going into them that's being distributed into them, you've definitely got something going on there, Tech Mike. Where are you there? Oh, that's not the one I wanted. I want the one up high, because he needs emptying out. Right. Time for a long drive, so we'll ride then. Okay, you're starting on while I speak. Okay, cool, J Booth. Nice one, buddy. Um, distribute, and it was going to the bridges and buildables. Yeah, if you're getting, yeah, like I said, if you're getting stuff being distributed into your bridges and productions, then you definitely have something overriding the production revamp that we set up for the buildables, because they're not meant to and shouldn't. Right, I'm going to cut through here. There we go. And obviously, like you said, you haven't gone through and edited anything, so yeah, definitely something overriding that. Obviously, I'm off to have some dinner time. Have a great stream. Okay, Mr. Viking, thanks for popping in, buddy. Hopefully, you have a lovely dinner time, and give your kids a big cuddle from me. Right, let's have a look. Let's see. So, no, not true. I had nails or metal go into the bridges, and I had how to build. That is very strange. That is very, very strange. They should not be distributing to any of the bridges or the buildables at all. Which bridge, out of interest, what bridges are you building? Is it the wooden ones or the bascules? Obviously, I don't know if the bascule bridges are set up the same way they should be by now. May have to have a look at that. Yeah, I've it's definitely something weird going on there, Tech Mike, with yours, if it's distributing to, and obviously Vortex, if you're getting that as well. That is definitely very weird. I had to turn off the sounds. Out of interest. I wonder. Revamp. Unable to buy priority system. Mission fix. Correct price distribution. I don't know if it. I wonder. I wonder if it's something to do with this here, the priority system where you can turn it on and off. I'm wondering if this is actually overriding the bridges then, and the builders. I never even thought about that. Hmm. I'm gonna have to run some tests on that one and figure that one out, because that could be what is overriding it. You have that set to off of you. Okay. Out of interest, I will answer the. I'll look at that chat in a minute. That just went up. I want to have a look at something quickly. Documents. Now, obviously, I've got mine set on there at the minute. So, if I come into my save game, I'm going to show you guys as well what I'm looking at. So you're not just looking at a truck in the road there. So I'm actually in my save game here, and this is obviously where all the information is for your game. Placeables. And let me see, search for bridge 1. I think it's ID. Woodbridge 1 there. So I've got one, two, let's see, I think it's 2 bridges at the minute currently still to be built. So I've got Bascule Bridge here. Excuse me. Nails. Interesting. That should not be full. Okay. Same there. Same there. Okay. They haven't gone into that one yet. That could be what it is. Because obviously they should be on 000 on all of those products. There shouldn't basically be anything left in there. But for some reason there is nails being distributed into that. That is very interesting. So I'm guessing then that that priority in here, this right here, if that is set to on, it's going to distribute, it's overriding that little line that we added in to deactivate it. That is an issue. Dang. And didn't even think of that earlier. Fiddle. Okay then guys, I'm guessing, yeah, you can distribute to your bridges then if you have that turned on. That is really weird, or off, whichever it is. But yeah, obviously with the bridges, and I'll actually show you, if I actually open them up, let's see, and I'll get back to catching up in chat. So if I come in here, Bascule, Bridge, Bascule, what the heck are they called? Green Thumb Farmer Bascule in it. Bascule Bridge, Bascule, and scroll down. So obviously this bit right here, this priority preset 0 is technically being overridden. Obviously 0 is deactivated. So obviously that in game is overriding that and causing it to become active. Fiddlesticks. Well, yeah. So that is then. Oh, freaking hex bells. So I'm guessing then if you have this set to off in the revamp game settings part, it should stop that from happening. I'm gonna have to do some testing on that, but yeah, never even consider that. But yeah, there's 2 different bridges you can Tech Mike. You got the wooden bridges that are on most of the starts, but then there's also the bascule bridges that Green Thumb, he did actually both bridges. Obviously that one there, that's one of the bascule bridges, it's buildable. But also you can replace 3 of them if you've got a current save game with all the wooden bridges. And there is a video on Viking Streaming's Trello, or YouTube should say, on showing how to do it. It's really simple. But yeah, let me jump back quickly through chat now that I've got that kind of figured out. But yeah, mine was the bascule replace. Okay. Yeah, well, that's a pain in the bum. Right, do we have to use precision farming with this map? No, Guy, by the way. You do not have to run it if you don't want to. Obviously, I'm running it because obviously I want to get that extra bonus for selling stuff. Now, obviously, with precision farming, if I come into here a sec, obviously we do get an overall score for the plots you own, or the fields especially. Obviously, the more nitrogen you got there, the more pH and stuff. I don't know why these are not going all the way up, but yeah, hopefully the end of this year it should be a lot better. But the higher the score, the more you're going to get back as a reward when you sell stuff. Now, obviously, if I zoom right in a bit more, there we go. So each field can have its own score. Obviously, where I've actually gone through and extended this field, it's got multiples because it overlaps different properties. Now, obviously, I've got quite good scores there, actually. As you can see, these are the ones I've been working on from day one. Obviously, this area will have one because obviously this slice of the field here is actually on this plot of land with that, so hence why I'm getting 2 scores there. That's probably what's dropping down, actually. But that's not too bad, that's not too bad. This is my orchards, they're a pain. I wish they'd actually be removed or actually have an impact. There's nothing there, can't get that. That's a new field, and yeah, that's a bit naff, but hopefully that'll be sorted out. Then obviously, yeah, they're getting there. But yeah, obviously whenever I sell a product in-game, whether it's a grain or pallet, I get an extra bit back with precision farming. But if you don't want to run it with precision farming, you do not have to. Right, and Mr. Thix, 1973, by the way, thank you and welcome in. I did see your comment there, I'm just going through it right now. Right, so, hi, I've been playing FS22, the regular maps, and I see you can raise different animals. All I can raise is pigs, sheep, chicken, horses, and cows. Yes, that is the base game animals in Farm Sim. Now, obviously, on this particular map, we do have additional animals that were added by Mr. Dajnet. Obviously, we've got goats, we've got deer, we've got dogs, cats, stuff like that. But yeah, base game wise, that is literally all you're stuck with, unfortunately.
Nuisance. He will be gone in 2 weeks. I apologize for this inconvenience.
And hello, Oppies. Welcome in. I did see you chatting earlier. Well, for example, yep, so that's cool. Right, so, yeah, that could be an issue with the bascule bridges, as I don't know how to change it to not be distributed. Yeah, obviously, I know Dave gone in, and as I showed there, I'm just sort of going through the chat, Green Thumb. Yeah, Dave's already gone through and priority set them to 0, but that's the thing with in the menu there, if that is set, I guess, to on, it's going to distribute it, so yeah, dagnammit. That needs to be set to off, really. And I really wish this save faster. There we go. Damn, dang. I wonder if there's a way of getting that pre-changed so it's off. But yeah, what left? So that's the only advice I can suggest then for anyone now, is to come into your general settings, come down to where it says the revamp, and make sure the priority system is set to off. Just out of interest, what is that going to do here? Obviously, you can still come. Oh yeah, you won't be able to. Oh man. Yeah, we're gonna have to maybe speak to Braven to see if there's a way to override that, so you can still have the priorities on, but not have it distributed to fiddlesticks. Either that or the script's broken. I don't know. Because obviously I like to have the priorities there for distributing to. Ah, man. Or speak to Dave later, see what he says as well. Yeah. Yeah, if that's turned on, because obviously as a default, that's just going to keep distributing. And obviously if you start turning it off and on, off, on, off all the time, that is going to be a freaking pain in the butt. Yeah, it's going to literally do every material there to the bridges. And obviously if you've got 100,000 litres of a product, let's say for instance concrete, set to distribute, that's all going to be swallowed up with bridges basically. Ah, fuck. Okay. Either or something is missed in the revamp. What I'll do is I'll have to get a hold of Braven after the stream and see if he can figure out why it's distributing to stuff that's on priority 0. But yeah, leave that with me. I'll contact Braven and hopefully get a fix out for you guys maybe soon to get that sorted out, because obviously we don't want extra products going into there. That was the whole reason for setting up the priority 0, so you don't get anything going extra into those bridges or the buildables. So yeah. Oh my goodness. But yeah. If it's not one thing, it's another. I don't know. Righty. There we go. But yeah, leave that with us, Tech Mike, Vortex and everyone else there, and we'll try and get something sorted out. Also, I don't know how quick he's going to get back to us though, that's the only thing, because I do know that he's quite busy with real life and such, so it may be a little while. I think for the minute, for any building materials, maybe not set them to distribute. So yeah. Gotta run, have an appointment. Okay, Vortex, thanks for popping in, buddy, and catch you later. It happens to the buildables also. Yeah, it's literally going to override, that one little line is going to override everything that we set up, basically. Obviously, it's like I just looked and showed you guys with the bascule bridges and the wooden bridges. It's distributing nails to them. So, yeah, that is not right. Not good, not good, not good. So, yeah. Right, so can I switch between Canyon Crossing and the base games if I want to farm on the base game? Yes, you can. Yes, you certainly can. Obviously, if you're using the mod folder switcher by Mr. Dajnet, that's what I would recommend. Obviously, if you do exclamation mark SGA in chat, it will give you a link for the Trello. Just go over there, select Dajnet, download the mod folder switcher, install it. Obviously, if you search for Billy Alpaca 78 on YouTube, I did a video on how to set that up, so it makes life a little bit simpler. And what you can actually do is have a folder set up for your base game vehicles and equipment, and then a separate map, or a map folder I should say, mod folder, set up for this map. And obviously the easiest way, guys, to get the updates for the map when they are released is through the mod folder switcher. Now obviously I know Mr. Dave Dajnet has His Trello currently, I think, is up to update 7. So he is a couple behind. He does need to get that up sorted. I kind of wish I still had permissions, otherwise I would have had it done and up there already for you guys. So, but yeah, hopefully this week there might be an update. Who knows? See, I know he's still working on the hops on here, but yeah, if you want to use the mod folder switcher, you're more than welcome to. Obviously, I would not recommend having any other maps in with Canyon Crossing. Obviously, where it's so heavily modified, there could be issues caused, and I do know that some people already found that out. So yeah, and obviously another way is just to download the separate mod folder link, or mod link should say, mod pack link, and then just switch out your mods from the default folder with the Canyon Crossing ones, and you should be fine that way as well, actually. Yeah, exactly, Tech Mike, and yeah, to be honest, I'd never even thought about that in the menu, the revamp thing. But yeah, you're not crazy, and if we, yeah, ever said that you were, yeah, having more conflicts, I do apologise. It is not you, it is the revamp. Hemp Orchard is done, just need to do the XML work and test it. Oh, blimey, you're not wasting time, J Booth. Nice one. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping that, obviously with the update that Dave's doing to the hemp, it doesn't screw up the current one. Oh. Because I've got quite a bit of hemp already placed down. Hops, should say, already placed down, and yeah, I don't want to mess them up. Yeah, hemp you can actually get off the field, can't you? So that's already fine. Did I say hemp? I meant hops. I do apologise. But yeah, again, you could get an extra boost out of a hemp orchard. And I wasn't going crazy, and I know I was talking about this time. Yeah. Yep. So not only did he actually fix the issue, he also caused the issue. And Mr. Braven, I'm going to put this to. Yeah. By putting in that little line in the revamp script itself for the priorities. Dag it. Right, so you are back there. Oh, my vodka, look at it. I can see my vodka. It's nearly there. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not really disputing anything, so I've been doing all the trucking for it myself. The only thing I did do set up was the other day is the nails so yeah. But I'm producing so many nails, it's nice to just get rid of those freaking things. Yeah, the hops, sorry. It's because I was going on about the hops to hemps. Yeah. Hops. And it's got a funny name as well. You may want to look into the XML. These guys. Hello? What? See, I've already gone through and fertilised them twice, and it's only like 70% or 60%. Oh, for Christ's sakes. It's all good. Yeah, sorry. Chemel, I think it is. Cheml, I think it is what the hops are actually called. There we go. Anywho, how's my other crops doing quickly? So we've got some soybean. Actually, I do have a field of peas in as well, and they're looking kind of good. I'm quite surprised. They're coming into flower. I just wish the texture was actually drawn a little bit better, but yeah. That's my peas. I like it. I'll check it out on the map. Okay. So yes, right. So that's that, that's that, that's that. That field is now done, so I can get this combine put away. And then it's just focusing on those contracts. Well, technically, I could put one of these onto some doing those other contracts, but yeah, it is what it is. Obviously, in a little while, we will be calling it a day. Obviously, it's only 2 hour stream on this one, and yeah, so I will obviously be back again Wednesday with any luck. Hopefully, my internet will be more stable. I'll say it's not been too bad today overall. So yeah. I'm not going to mention anything about my fibre. I'm still waiting to hear back about that. Obviously, in the UK, it's been a bank holiday, so yeah, haven't been able to get through to them today about it, see what's going on. And I just mentioned it, didn't I? Dang it. But yeah, obviously I was checking out that the Oxbow pack the other day. Obviously, during the weekend, we've had FarmCon going on at the minute, and they actually posted a video, and on the back of, obviously you got the harvester version for the grapes, plus it's a sprayer option, and from the looks of it, you'll be able to actually spray up to 4 rows of grapes with that thing. So that's kind of an interesting addition that Giants have added there. Right, I'm going to park you right there, because obviously it is going to be needed again soon. Obviously once winter comes around, it can go back in the shed and tucked away. One thing I do want to do at some point is actually get a decent header rack. Now I have seen 1 or 2 out there that are animated, and I might actually grab them, or at least one of them, because that'll help tidy these up. And then actually what I could then do is use a different header than these, so they're like an all-in-one. Might have to have a little play around with something. That'll tidy that area up. Right, so let's get you closed for the minute. But yeah, I went and deleted I think it was one of the shed pack mods that come with the map, and yeah, I've lost the shed itself. Now, while I remember, because obviously I've just seen that pallet there. Now, for anyone currently using the greenhouses, the really large ones, like these, or the placeable orchards, there is an issue. It's not with the actual trigger, it's with the pallets. For some reason, herbicide and liquid fertilizer pallets don't seem to like the triggers. So if you are wanting to put herbicide into these, you will need to basically use a tanker to unload them until I've figured out what's going on. Obviously, I need to speak to Dave really about it a bit further. Maybe it's another setting that needs to be set up. Obviously, where I was away over the weekend, I didn't get a chance to jump in Discord with him. But yeah, I did have a little play. I even raised it right up. I was adding different triggers in. I just could not get a pallet to go into these triggers at all, which is a pain in the bottom. But yeah, obviously if we can get pallets to be accepted into that for the herbicide, then yay, bonus. But the pallet is set up slightly different from what I can see for unloading, which is a pain. But anyhow, it's definitely getting out. I do need to actually start clearing some of this lot out up here as well, thinking about it. Obviously I can get some hops taken out, probably some of these other products. I did get some pecan, I think it was, or coca. Yeah, it was coca taken out and put into boarding the other day, so that's cool. Obviously soon this lot will be ready to harvest again. Oh my goodness. But yeah, definitely need to start working on getting some of these other factories up and running to get these products moved. Anyway, right, so you're now finished, so that's good. We'll save that. Let me have a look in Twitch, see what's going on. Oh, I've got a whisper. Is there a problem with Canyon Crossing on a server? I have no idea, Ali Bango. I honestly don't know. That's a good question. Is anybody out there currently running Canyon Crossing on a server? And have you had any issues? Oh, one sec. My wife's here. Oh, I don't know. Right here, I am back again. Sorry. Yeah, we went out shopping and was meant to get some more washing up liquid, and yeah, totally forgot it. So tomorrow I'm going to have to go out and get some washing up liquid, so I can do the washing up. Oh well. There we go. Oh man. Anyway, I get to use one of these Basque bridges up here. Oh, cool. Thinking about it. Have you ever done that? Gone shopping and thought, yep, I definitely need to get this, I need to get this, I need to get this, then totally forget you to pick it up. Ah, man. Right, there's that. There's that. Yeah, obviously, being a Monday, usually my daughter's actually started streaming, not streaming, washing up while I'm streaming. And yeah, she went to do the washing up today, and yeah, no washing up liquid. Bother. Right then, so there's that. So we're over the bridge into field 20, so that's fine. So I can get that one going. I don't think I've got that other one down there built. No. Yes, as far as I'm aware, there's no issues with the map on a server. I know Surfing Cowboy had it up there for a little while. Obviously, one thing to bear in mind is if you're using things like conveyor belts, that is going to slow things down, but obviously, yeah, it should be fine. Actually, I think there's a few people on Facebook actually currently doing a playthrough of up to, I think it's about 9 people they've got. Oh, whoa. Wow. Yeah, they have not had an issue. There we go. Yeah, my textures are not drawn in quite right for me. That's terrible. But yeah, we'll be jumping off in just a minute. I'll get this guy over to field 20 and get him started. And that'll probably do for today. Hopefully next time around we'll be carrying on with harvest season. Obviously today, after the stream, and then obviously tomorrow I will be carrying on playing. There we go. But yeah, this field is a pain to harvest, that's for sure. But yeah, we should be into the second part, I suppose is the best way to put it, of harvest season. Oh, fun and games, fun and games, fun and games. But yeah. There we go, there we go. Get you started. We'll do this. B. There we go. And we'll get you lined up and hired helper. And he can do that job. Cool guys, right then, it is time for me to now jump off. So let me jump over to the ending screen, get some credits rolling. Hopefully it's going to behave today. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Yes, it is. Cool. Obviously, big thank you to Tix 1973 for the follow, much appreciated. And obviously a big huge thank you to all you guys coming out today. But yeah, obviously I will look into that issue, Mr. Tech Mike. Yeah, obviously Mondays I only do 2 hours, so for me it's from 5 to 7. On Wednesdays it's 5 to 8, and then 5 to 7 Fridays. Unfortunately, yeah, I do have carers responsibilities and other bits and pieces to get on with. Hence why, unfortunately, I only do 2 hours Mondays and Fridays. I do want to get it up to 3 hours each day, apart from Fridays, but yeah. It's not going to happen in the minutes. Right, let's have a little look. Let's have a look. Twitch. So, it's entirely up to you who you want to go see. Obviously, we've got Mr. Darius Frost and Mr. Evil Reyes currently doing a playthrough on Icarus. There's Mr. T. Miller doing some Ship Graveyard 2. There's also Mr. Grits Fan, who is probably, playing PV Canyon Crossing. So it's entirely up to you who you want to go see. As I'm doing a bit of farm sim today, I'm probably going to go over and see Mr. Grits Fan myself. Obviously, you're more than welcome to join me on that and see what he's up to. Obviously, he was in the stream a little while ago, so hopefully he's got the shout outs and all that sorted out. And yeah, but yeah, obviously we do have Mr. T. Miller out there, Darius, Evil Reyes. Actually, I think Darius and that are on the same server together. But let me get you up so I can see what's going on. He's currently doing some animals and stuff from the looks of it. So, yep. So, yeah, so we're going to go over and see Mr. Grits Fan today, guys. Obviously, he is kind of a new streamer, so yeah, he needs as much help as possible. Obviously, if you can go over there, say hi, stick around for a little while, and then maybe bugger off, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, just keep an eye on Jay Booth's Trello for a hops orchard as well. Okay, so let's get this raid started. Hops, not hemp. Yeah, thank you for that. But yeah, obviously, yeah, please guys, let's go give him some help. And at least say hi when you go over there. Maybe some shout outs or emotes or something. Just say hi. But yeah, obviously I will be back again Friday, same time, same place. Obviously Dajnet will be live tomorrow. Not sure what he's going to be doing, whether he's going to be doing some ship graveyard or farm sim. But yeah, you are more than welcome to come and check him out. So till next time guys, see you later.